Most people who've played Epic Mickey know the tragic tale of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Walt Disney's first cartoon character who was set up to be the greatest animated star ever, until he was taken away, replaced. He faded into the shadow of his replacement's fame. I'm a huge animation buff, so I know a ton about Warner Brothers, Tex Avery, Hanna-Barbera, and, of course, Disney. So, when I heard about Epic Mickey, I went and got it with my birthday money. I beat it after about 6 months. Nothing weird happened. I took a break from it after completing it for the first time. One day, while I was home alone, I found out about Epic Mickey 2. The announcement alone got me so hyped that I decided to play the first game again. I wanted that thrill of finding all the hidden artwork and gremlins again. So instead of starting on my first profile, I chose the blank second slot. The cutscene with Mickey strapped to the Mad Doctor's operation table started up. But there was something, no, someone, missing. Oswald did not show up. The cutscene continued, like if Mickey and the Mad Doc said the show must go on, and kind of pantomimed, as if the rabbit was still there. Nothing was really different, other than the missing rabbit. I got through the Gremlin Village fine. After defeating the creepy clock tower, I went to Mean Street. That's when things started to get odd. After I got the gear from Gilda to fix the projectors, I went to Horace's detective agency. The cutscene, again, was fine. But it was after the cutscene that things changed. Instead of asking you to get the missing book back from Casey, Horace gave me a different quest. You see, Horace's textbook read, Gilda was climbing Mickey Junk Mountain last week. She found this piece of paper blowing in the wind. She grabbed it and read it. It looks like a journal entry or notes. After putting the paper in her pocket, she heard a noise. She turned around and something knocked her off the cliff. When she woke up, she had a small case of amnesia. The last thing she remembers is turning around. She came back down and gave me the paper. She asked me to go up to Mickey Junk and investigate. Problem is, I'm scared of heights, and if there's something violent up there, well, I'm gonna have a ton of unsolved cases. If you're heading that way, could you find more pages? And say hi to Oswald for me. A box appeared saying, New item received, journal page, and I was given the option to read it. I clicked on yes, and Gus read it. Project Lepus has gone smoothly. I have successfully programmed all his memories into Project Lepus. There is nearly no difference between the two. It is as if they're the same tune. If something befalls him, then Project Lepus will take over in his place. I reluctantly travelled to Oztown, but Animatronic Goofy was not by the thinner fountain. This got me concerned, but I continued to Mickey Junk Mountain. The projector screen was unsettling. It looked like an old film reel, with the background occasionally skipping, various spots appearing for a split second and an old fuzzy thing slowly crawling on the top right corner. After I exited the screen, I was horrified. There were no enemies. The blotlings were purple puddles on the ground. The bunny children were light blue streaks with elongated expressions of fear and sadness on their faces. And there was this constant thump, thump, thump. The card in the crane didn't give me a quest. He simply said, "Daddy loved you more," and then opened the giant lunchbox next to the projector. Once I went through the old film reel, I made it to the thinner falls, where you encounter the beetleworks for the first time. Only there were no beetleworks, just a pile of sparkling parts. And the noise got louder. Thump, thump, thump. I would have stopped there, but curiosity told me to just keep going. After several more destroyed film reels, the enemyless rooms, and the increasing noise, I made it to the top of the mountain. The noise was at its loudest here. Thump, thump, thump. Before I started climbing the spiral staircase to the 3 projectors, I saw 4 piles of robotic parts. On top of one of the piles was a book. I walked forward and I grabbed it. New item received. Mad Doctor's Journal. I was given the option to read it, and I clicked yes. Project Lepus despises our leader's real-world replacement more than our leader himself. Project Lepus eliminated our leader. It has replaced him, as planned. After it learned of the creator's demise, it escaped Wasteland, but came back. I'm unsure why. But ever since it returned from the real world, there has been a horrible booming noise coming from the mountain. I plan to go to the mountain, dismantle it. Good God, I thought. What the hell is going on? I tried to press the power button on my remote, but my curiosity had me pulled right in. I talked to the ace card, but he only said, "Daddy loved you more." The gate for the Trolley Troubles reel opened. All 3 reels were the same. Every character looked scared, and it still had that old film effect. I completed Oh What a Night, and the ace said, "Daddy loved you more." Does every card say that? I asked myself. So I walked around the room and I talked to every card. Daddy loved you more. Daddy loved you more. Daddy loved you more. I finally got tired of reading the same thing over and over and decided it's time to find out what's going on. I entered Oswald's throne room, but Oswald was not there. There was a figure with its back to me, watching the monitors. It spoke.
Why was I taken? Why did he do nothing? Why did he replace me? Why didn't he love me?
The figure spun its head around like an owl. Its mouth was ripped, revealing sharp teeth, dripping with hydraulic fluid and oil. Its left eye was red. The black paint smeared down on the white mask. Its right ear was a robotic structure with painted skin that looked like wrinkled fabric, as if the paint skin was too big. The end of the left ear drooped, confirming this theory. It looked quite similar to animatronic Goofy, Donald, and Daisy. But this was different. It was an animatronic Oswald. It spoke again.
Why did I have to take his love by force?
At that point, the rest of the body turned forward to reveal a hole in its chest with a greasy human heart attached to various tubes. It made sense now. That was the creator's heart. I was frozen in fear. As much as I wanted to turn off my console, my body would not move. Mickey began to back away. I don't understand. Mickey's text box read, "What are you talking about?" The animatronic Oswald began to walk towards Mickey in a shaky way.
Daddy loved you more, but I have his love now. Want to see how it feels to be unloved?
Animatronic Oswald lunged at Mickey, and the screen went black. I tried turning the console back on, but there was no power. Nothing remained. Well, one thing remains.